OGDuffy. Weekend blog starts here. We're on the train. We're letting the train take the strain. We're on our way to Blackpool.
This is a southeastern
But first off, we've got to get to London. Got a bit of time to kill in London, so a pint of beer will be in order. Bit of shopping for lunch for me train ride, and I think it's about 4 hours from London through to Blackpool. So yeah, one stop near Blackpool, so I can live with that. But all in all, happy days. Here we go, guys. I'm joined by Mrs. OG and little OG over there, and yeah, onwards and upwards. It's going to be a good one. First part of the journey done, people. So I just finished at St Pancras. Now off to Euston Station. Short walk. Bit of time to kill before our next train, which is our main one. So got to get some snacks and stuff for the train ride. And I think I might have time for a quick pint. Because you know what time it is? Oh yes, it's beer o'clock, people. Now at Euston Station, well, pub outside Euston Station. It's now 12:45. The train goes at 1:30, so I've got to get a few snacks for the train, maybe some cans of beer. And anyway, nice pint, first of the weekend. Anyway, this is to Thursday's been a new Friday, so I'll get you guys in a moment. They're cheering me as well. Happy days, people. We're going to have a great weekend, I'm sure. And as I say, Thursdays are the new Fridays, and it's Thursday morning, and I'm having a pint. Hey, you don't get any better than that, does it? Mrs. OG there, got her a nice Coca-Cola. She's looking at her phone. Oh. Little OG there. He's had a little shave, look. Yeah.
Get my better side.
Yeah, he's got all Sydney on us. And he's having a record league.
Wild berry.
Wild berry. Hopefully that's not the only wild thing this week. So little OG just said to me, he said, how much was that round? Bear in mind we're right opposite Euston Station. He didn't believe me. So I've got a bottle of record league, a pint of, not a special lager, it's only beer and Moretti, and I've got a Coke Zero for Mrs. OG there. 18 odd notes, mate. I just hope Blackpool's cheaper than this. Well, I know Blackpool's going to be cheaper than that. So it'll be interesting, the first round I buy in Blackpool compared to the last round I bought here in London. Yes, £18.60 something, I think it was. Cost of living here in the UK then, that's got to be about £7.5 a pint. Not good. We have arrived. We just come via Blackpool North. We missed our connection to the south, but we just jumped straight in a taxi, come straight to the accommodation and just checked in. So let me give you a tour of the accommodation. Very high ceilings, people. Oh yes. So this is the hallway you come into. First room is your living room. All very nice. A few sofas in here. Little OG checking out some takeaway menus. Planning his dinner already, bless him. Anyway, this is downstairs. Oh, let's get the tour out of the way. As I say, funny little room here. It's got a pool table in it. I'll be honest, when I booked it, I can't remember there being a pool table, but hey, there is. So I have to teach little OG how to play at some point, because no doubt he'll claim that he's better than me, but I'll teach him who the governor is. Downstairs toilet, just to my left there. You don't need to be looking in toilets, do we, guys? There we go. A dining room area, rather large and spacious, and a lovely big kitchen. Look at this. Oh yes. And outside, through that door there, there's like a utility room. But anyway, I don't plan on doing much cooking, if I'm being absolutely honest. But the most important thing in this kitchen is over there. Of course it is. The beer fridge. Let's check what we've got in our beer fridge. Oh, there's a bit of milk. Always useful. Nice big fridge. God, I could get some beers in there, couldn't I, guys? And girls, of course. Oh, look at that. Load of ice in the freezer. Little OG, that's a Clearview ice maker. So it's an ice making machine. Little OG loves ice in his drinks. Oh dear. Anyway, we'll leave him to play with that at some point, I'm sure. Maybe I'll even get him to make me a cocktail. talk of the devil and it shall appear. Oh, all right, son. All right. How are you?
Is there a garden?
Yes, it's out the back there. It's a little. I haven't looked at it yet, but apparently it's like a little courtyardy type garden. Very nice if the sun ever shines. Up the stairs now, guys. It's a long old building, I have to say. Very old building, but lovely high ceilings. Yeah. Very nice indeed. Okay, anyway. There's a bedroom there. That's not an ensuite, that one's just a standard bedroom, but it does lead on to this nice big old bathroom here, look. Nice big bath. Not that I take a bath, I'm a shower sort of geezer. Oh, talk to showers, there one is. Look at that. Anyway, that's the boring stuff. As you see, it's a long old property, it really is. Another toilet through that door. Little individual one. And then another bedroom. Don't know if little OG's sleeping in here. And again, it's got a nice little ensuite in there, look. With a shower. So that's good stuff. Tour is nearly complete. We're nearly done. Little office there. That's the OGDuffy editing suite. And here we go. Oh, look. It's Mrs. OG unpacking. She's so organised. But look how high the ceilings are, look. High old ceilings, isn't they? Hey, so this is mine and Mrs. OG's room. And we've got a nice telly, of course, and a little ensuite there, and again, a shower room. And here's my view from the window. Oh, yes. Do you see what I see? A Premier off licence. And if I go just, I don't know if I'll be able to see it. Let's try this front window. But if we get to the bottom of the road there, you can see, just right at the bottom there, that's the, I think, that's the, is that the South Pier? We've got a few attractions on, but as you can see, it's lovely, wet and windy. And Mrs. OG saying how cold she is, so, yeah. Oh dear. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Let the games begin. We just wandered down to the seafront. Poor old Nick, bless her. Look, she's suffering a bit. Josh is keeping her warm now.
Lovely summer holiday, people.
Yes. So we're down here at the South Pier, which is the end where the theme park is and stuff. But I think there's a Weatherspoons just there, along there. So we're going to shoot along to Weatherspoons, a quick pint, and then I strolled along the promenade this evening to break these guys in. Oh yes, Weatherspoons. Right. Nice big spoons. First pint official. I've had a few beers today, obviously on the route down, but it's our first official pint in Blackpool.
First official pint that I bought in.
Yes, and Josh bought me this one, little OG. So anyway, what am I thinking? Well, the weather is blowing holy out there, but we knew it. Come on, guys. If you watched the previous vlog, you knew this. Yeah, and it's a bit wet. It's a bit damp. It's a bit grey. It's a bit... Hey! It's very quiet along the seafront, actually. So I'm going to have this here in spoons, and I might have another one.
Spoons.
This is a good spoons, yeah, I have to say that. It's a good spoons. Nice big bar here and that, so yeah. Yeah, great service. Yeah, little OG's singing its praises and so am I. Anyway, guys, Thursdays are the new Fridays. Chin chin, chin chin chiroo. Let me get little OG on this one. So, guys, this is it. The beginning of the end. Chin chin. Cheers, son. Thank you for this.
I would just like to say,
go on.
This is the first spoons I've been in where you don't need to walk up the stairs. You can get the lift to go upstairs for the toilet.
This is a big spoons and there's a big giant lift in front of me. Glass lift, actually. Point number 2 in Weatherspoons. It's quite a nice spoons, this. We're quite impressed. But I've just seen that it's apparently Blackpool's biggest roof garden is in this Weatherspoons up the very top. Now, obviously, it's not the weather for a roof garden, but when I do go up for a wee, I might just creep up to level 3 and see if it's open. Just go out and do a scan of panorama of the area. That's if it's open, of course. Anyway, cheers, guys. Happy Thursday. So here we go, we just left Spoons, people. We're coming up now to the South Pier. Now it's advertising a sports bar. It's still blowing an absolute bloody hoolie. But you know what? We're going to give it a go. We'll give it a try. We're going to walk through the arcade though, in case there's a retro gaming machine or two. I doubt it, but hey, rock and roll. In the arcade, guys, and I have to say, there's a machine here caught my eye. I played this in Laysdown with Mrs. OG. There it is there, look. The Walking Dead. What a machine that is. Honestly, we had such great fun with that. And next to it, the Jurassic Park machine. But we're not here for gaming. We're saving that for Arcade Club. We are here to find out if the bar on this pier is open. From a distance, it didn't look like it was, but we shall see. We shall see. A few people in this arcade, but hey, let's get out there, let's hit the pier, let's see what's going on. Sorted Mrs. OG out of a bit of change. She's getting very excited here. It's only just started, but look, we're up in the north of England. You can't get much more northern than that, can you, really? Coronation Street, or Constipation Street, as I call it. Anyway, she's off here, look, here she goes. Oh, what's happened? What's happened? Oh, have you? She's already lost the prize. Oh dear.
That's not fair.
Exciting stuff, these 2p machines. I don't know how she copes with the excitement. I really, really don't. But she does. She loves it. She loves it. Give her a pot of 2p's and she's anyone's. We are done in the amusements of the... Is this the South Pier, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, South Pier. Unfortunately, as I said there, the bar isn't open. But I tell you what, the 2p shuffles are more generous up here than they are down south.
Massively.
And that's official, that is. Even little OG says they are, you know?
I won 4 prizes
and
in 10 minutes.
He don't play them. But Mrs. OG really... And I've got a pocket full of 2p's, and Mrs. OG's got a pocket full of prizes, which we will show you when we have a next beer. But we're going to go and find a pub. Anyway, rock and roll. Just walked off from the seafront there, and in one of the side streets. It's not saying from the Blitz. But there's a little pub over the road. It's a free house. It's just round the corner from where the Air BNB is. So it's not a Weatherspoons, and it's like looks like a traditional sort of pub. Just give it a go. But if anything like the local scenery is to go by, could be interesting. Oh, he's right on. Back at the Air BNB. Yeah, not a bad evening. Weather could be bad, but it's out of our control, isn't it, that sort of stuff. Anyway, I've just been to this kebab shop, and I have to say, the staff in there were so friendly. I've never had it before. And they said to me, right, this will be something for you guys, because you'll know this. Do you want, he said, there was salt and pepper on your chips, and he said something else. I went, what? What do you call it? Red pepper? Red salt?
Red dust.
John Red Dust. I went, what? Sorry, mate. I said, I ain't got a clue what you're talking about. And so it's very popular, he says. We put it on your chips. Red salt, they call it.
Oh, red salt, yeah.
Red salt. So basically, what it is, red salt is... It's like salt, obviously. It's red. But it's obviously got a spice in it as well. And it dusts all the fries in it. It's very, very nice. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Anyway, so dinner has been consumed and finished. I can't believe how nice the guys were in that shop. Onwards and upwards, all good stuff. But anyway, Mrs. OG was gambling. Oh yes, on them 2p shuffles. Let's see what she managed to win. So, Mrs. OG, you've been gambling again. You do like them 2p shuffles. What you got?
Not 1, but 2 miniature tape measures.
But there is a story behind the tape measures. We arrived, and your mum's looking after the cats, isn't she?
Oh, yeah.
And she reported that Luna has attacked one of my mother-in-law's tape measures and destroyed it. So, there you go, Mary. There's your replacement. What else you got?
So, 2 tape measures.
Yeah.
A lovely little unicorn.
A unicorn doing a unicorny type thing.
Yeah, a little dance.
Keyring. Yeah.
An umbrella, which would be very handy if
With
it
the
was bigger.
yeah, with the rain, yeah.
The
Yep.
man on the moon.
We had to call the bloke back for that one, didn't we? Because it got
wedged.
It got wedged, but he come back and retrieved him.
So
Yep.
the man
in
got
the moon.
this out, and then he gave me this.
It's one of them poppy
It's got a
things.
little popper thing. It's quite a compulsive little.
It's therapeutic,
Yeah.
you know. Yes.
And then to top it all off, a couple of desserts, 2 donuts.
2 donuts on key rings.
They were really good machines because they gave, and I lost 3 little toys down the other side, you know, the side bits.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we were playing, and there was another family playing, and everyone was getting prizes, so it's good. Have a load of tact.
One thing we all noted on the machines and 2p shuffles, I know it's only on the South Pier or whatever, but the prize are a lot more generous. I'll be honest, if you're down where we are and you're sort of playing in 2p shuffles, you probably have to put a £5 in before you get a single win.
Yeah.
I think, to be honest, we probably put about a £5 in total, if that even, and we got a load of wins. Honestly, I think we're getting a bit robbed down there in the south, you know.
Oh, we just.
I think we are. I mean, beer prices, arcade machine prices. Anyway, it's been a really good day. Obviously, a lot of travelling, so we didn't do as much as we'd like to do. I think tomorrow the plan is we're going to get up, have a walk along the front and just see where the world takes us tomorrow. I want to go to CEX, bit of shopping.
I'm going up to that fabric shop.
Oh, Mrs. OG's found a big fabric shop, so she's well happy with that one. Don't think it opens till 10, does it?
11.
Or 11.
11 till 4.
Maybe, because there's a Wetherspoons nearby, I'll go and sit in the Wetherspoons, have a couple of beers and a bit of breakfast while Mrs. OG goes fabric shopping. Yeah. Okay.
Can do, but what about my breakfast?
You don't want breakfast. Eating is cheating. Anyway, guys, all the best. That was Thursday. Oh. See you all tomorrow. Happy days. Happy Friday, people. I survived my first night. Actually, it was a very pleasant night. Didn't do a lot. We didn't go far, as you saw there. But we've just come out today. We're just round the corner from where we're staying because Nick spotted a big fabric shop. So she's going to shop in there. And there was like a little collectibles toy type shop further up. But it didn't look very open to me last night. But you never know, I could be surprised, couldn't I? I could be surprised. I might not be surprised. We're about to find out. One of you good people recommended that to me there. EC Toys and Collectibles. Unfortunately, as you can see, I think it's had its day, people. So, although there's another little sign up there that says Collectibles. I might just be lucky, you know. It seems my luck is in, people. Get amongst it. Myself and little OG come piling in here, and I mean, look at it. There is stuff absolutely everywhere. I don't think I've ever been in a shop quite like this before with this amount of stock in it. Meanwhile, over the road was a big haberdashery, so Mrs. OG was over there doing her arts and crafts bits and thoroughly enjoying that as well. And again, that was massive and full of loads of stock as well. So the shops up here certainly are very well stocked indeed. I mean, this just went on and on and on. There was comics, there was, you name it, anything a bit geeky, it was in here, mate, from Star Wars to Star Trek to, just honestly, there was just a bit of everything. It was quite overwhelming, to be fair. I mean, I was mooching around and I thought, there's got to be something here for me to buy. There's no video game stuff here. There's sort of the figures and things like that are video game associated, but no, independent games or anything. So, all in all, bit of a gamble. Loads of the anime type statue things going on. I don't really go in for them, no, guys. So, what was I to buy? Mrs. OG.
Hello, you're right.
I think she could quite believe it either. And if you liked Hulk, he had 1, 2, or maybe 3 in here. Don't think I've ever been in a shop quite like this. There's stuff absolutely everywhere, mate. Look at it all. Everywhere you look, there's something decent. I mean, look. The bombshells here, look. How much are they? £7. There's just so much stuff. I mean, look at it all. Where to begin? Assassin's Creed, Tokyo Ghoul, vinyls. Hell, all the anime bits there. Look. I'm not into that. I don't really get all that. But hey, I know that you guys are, so. Little OG, a bit bemused by it all. Mate, more stuff than you can shake a stick at. Oh yes. And more incredible hulks and now the fella who run this shop was a really nice fella actually. He was really chatty. Some nice figures here. I like these, but at 40 quid a pop I wasn't going to invest. But probably one of the better items I saw in here anyway for me. Obviously Street Fighter 2, the World Warrior, or the new Challengers. Ryu there, 40 notes. Done in like an arcade type box, so it's very, very different indeed. But as I say, this shop was just, it was quite stunning actually, to be honest. So if you're ever in Blackpool, do go and check this out. It's #1 collectibles, I think. Well worth a look. Bond Street. Just finished in those couple of shops there. Mrs. OG found a great haberdashery, which is opposite that shop me and little OG were in, that collectibles shop. My God, there's collectibles and then there's collectibles. It's like a game of Jenga going on in there. Honestly, that bloke would be very good at Jenga. What a shop though. I tell you what, great shop. If you're ever in Blackpool, do go and visit it. Well worth a visit. Anyway, we've now come back to Wetherspoons because we've come for breakfast, but we were 2 minutes too late for ordering breakfast, so we've had to go for a bit of lunch. So I've ordered myself a panini. So I don't do all day breakfasts, unfortunately. And then I think we're going to go for a little stroll. And then I think we're going to, it's Arcade Club tonight at 6 o'clock. So I'd like to ideally get there for opening, so we shall see. Come up to the roof terrace here on the top of Spoons. Not a bad view, is it, guys? Pan around for you. There we go. Oh yes. And a tram just to finish off the shot. Anyway, let's go off exploring. We just rode the tram, people. Got off at the tower, which I'll show you in a minute. Beautiful beach, as you can see there, look. Mrs. OG, little OG there, look. We just had the Wetherspoons. We just jumped on the tram, as I said, and we've come down the front here. And there's quite a few nice looking bars and stuff along here, look. But there she is, look, the tower itself. Oh, yes. I don't know if it's open or not, but me and Mrs. OG are going to go and have an ask. We're going to go and see if we can go up it. I think you have to pay, and there's like a glass floor, apparently. So that looks fun. Central Pier over there looks fun. Wetherspoons looks fun. The Spyglass restaurant and bar looks fun. Hey, it all looks fun. Let's go and get up on that tower, if it's open. We're just looking at the pony and trap there, look. Thinking about putting little OG in that pink one and having him ridden down the promenade. I don't think he's keen on the idea though. Anyway, there's the tower of power. Oh yes. John Rambo there, look, he's seen better days, bless him. Bit green round the gills, isn't he, eh? Yeah, that's a very nice piece there, isn't it? Look, the Mike Tyson glove. Oh yes, very nice. And a nice Rambo knife for those that are into knife crime. Me and Josh got a new mate here, look. Big old boy he is. Look at him. I make them big here. So I was just saying, if he picked you in the head, you'd know about it, wouldn't you? Oh yes. And they, believe it or not, are CCTV cameras. Look at them. Got something from War of the Worlds, isn't it? I left little OG outside with our new friend Snacky the Seagull and headed into this charity shop, and it was good to see that it's not only us down south that gets all the FIFA fodder on the shelves. Oh yes, I found 2 FIFA games in here. Obviously I left them behind. But apart from that, it was pretty barren, guys. That's all I could find. Loads of DVDs and stuff, but unfortunately only those 2 games. Just stopped in this little indoor market, and there's like a bar inside here, so that's pretty cool. A few food stalls left, a nice pint of Budvar Czech lager. Oh yes, not a bad little town centre actually. Not finished exploring it yet, but we thought we'd stop for some much needed refreshment. Just finished around the town there. It was quite a nice little town actually. Another, yeah, I see that. Another Weatherspoon's just over there, so all good in the hood. But yeah, all in all, pretty good. We're gonna go down to the central pier now, have a pint, I'm sure. Where I'm taking it.
Hello.
Father's Day. Let's get him on that little train.
Look, I can't wait.
Kids eat free, aren't they?
That's me, free meal.
This is
us.
Oh, this is us.
Central Pier people, changing it up. All happening. When they're getting ready for the weekend, you know. Obviously going to get a few stag parties and hen parties here, one would imagine. And I'm currently in the shadows. But there's a bit of sunshine just here, and I'm going to get a lovely shot of the beach and the North Pier. Just for you. So here it is, the view from the pier. Just started to get on the pier. We're going to walk to the end there and see what's going on. But as you can see, beautiful sandy beach here. And there it is, Blackpool Tower. Mrs. OG, little OG, taking in the sights. I'll tell you what, beautiful sandy beach, look at that. Irish sea there, screaming children behind me. What more could you want on a day out? Little OG's talking about going on that. He said if he goes up, he can take my camera up. So I think I might get him and Mrs. OG on it.
Oh, well, if you'll go.
They didn't go on that big wheel, they both bottled it. Not like me. You won't catch me up there, I'm afraid. I don't trust it with these high winds. That would probably blow over if I was up there. Anyway, we're sort of sitting on these seats on the pier here, and where you lean back, little OG's had to get up. He don't like it. He said it feels weird with the sea, like, you know.
It's about 200 years old.
200 years old, don't worry about it, you'll be fine. Anyway, that toot toot is me to the pub. There's a pub at the end, I think, called Smuggler's Inn or something like that. Yeah, very apt for me. So let's creep up down the end here and see what we can find, shall we? Yeah, Pirates Cove, Pirates Bay, whatever it's called. Anyway, the sunshine is out. Still not warm, but hey, ain't complaining. Bit of sunshine, can't moan at that, can I? Anyway, onwards and upwards, let's go. Little OG's happy, just spotted them, look, a hot nuts machine. Ain't seen one of them in an age. We'll have a portion. They got us a table, and what a view, look at the view. That's a good table, that one, love. Well done. Just popped in the end of the pier here, Central Pier. A nice pint of Cruise Campo. See this everywhere up here, actually. It's obviously a very popular lager, but it's a nice big family bar at the end of the pier. Beautiful views. It's not actually that busy, really. And I'll tell you what, yeah, it's a nice view. The sun is out. It's not warm, but it's nice to have a bit of sun, and it's not raining. So I just said it's not waning. It's not raining. Don't know. Got a bit of a Jonathan Ross moment there, or a Wassy. Anyway, how's your weekends planning out, people? What plans do you have for the weekend? As always, drop in the comments. So far, so good. Enjoying it. Nice pint at the end of the pier now. Listen to them sea waves. Very therapeutic, is my view. just back. Mrs. OG's just called me upstairs. I was just about to drop some videos to my laptop. She went, come and look at this. So I'm here to see. Over on that flat roof there, she's just pointed out 2 seagull chicks.
Look, they're sunbathing.
Let's see if I can get my zoom in on them. There we go. About a bit. There we go. Seagull chicks sitting in the sun. I reckon they're related to that bird me and Josh met earlier. The one that was a big old boy. So there we go. Look at that. Nice bit of sun this afternoon, actually. Very warming. Very pleasant. Very nice.
We have just returned after being rushed up the stairs to check out that baby seagull. Now I'm back. We've only been out for just over 4 hours, and I'll tell you what, it feels like I've been out a lot longer. Really does feel a lot in today. Well, I really like it, but we did plenty of walking. Arcade Club this evening opens at 6, so we've got a bit of time to kill before then, and so we'll have a quick beer. Because I can. Nice big pint cans, these, the big pint stairs. Oh yes. But anyway, that collectible shop holder's in there, look. There it is. Number 1 collectibles. If you're ever here in Blackpool and that's your thing, trust me, get in there, because my God, it was, it just went on, and Ariston. There was loads, mate, there was loads in there. I thought I'm going to buy a few bits, but I was looking around and nothing really. I wanted something, but I think this one of them shops, there's too much. But anyway, I did buy some items, which we're going to unveil here together. Now, I've got one of these little DC Bombshell vinyl figures. I think these are made by Funko, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's a surprise, so you don't know which one you're getting. The DC Bombshells was a series of comic books featuring all sort of the female characters, but sort of, during wartime, so a bit more aged, shall we say. So I don't know which one I'm going to get. There's 12 to collect. If I wanted one, look at the back, which one would I want? Nick's just literally fallen through the door. She is so clumsy. There's a step that's literally about 3 mil. And I'll cope. Right, anyway, if I had to pick one, I'd probably the Harley Quinn, I suppose. Although the Wonder Woman one looks pretty cool as well. So anyway, let's crack it open. It's not Harley Quinn. It is not Wonder Woman. But it's pretty cool. Here we go. Supergirl. There we go, Supergirl. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? That'll sit very nice up on the game shelf. And then, for my rucksack I purchased recently, for when I go off on game hunts on my own, I saw this Overwatch backpack hanger. I do play a lot of Overwatch. It's a game I really enjoy. I just think the balance online in particular is pretty good. Now, out of all of these, Josh, he looks at the back, little OG, he said, look, there's a Torben. Because he knows I play Torben quite a lot, and I also play the Soldier 76. Soldier 76 and Torben are available. They look pretty cool, though. They're the ones I play most. So let's see if my lucky thing, what have I got? I've got neither of those. I've got a Mercy, who's a healer. Mercy the healer. So anyway, I can click that to my backpack along with my Mario rocket. So that has been today so far. Particularly like that bar at the end of the pier there, very thematic. I quite like the old pirate theme running through it. And do you know what? It was on the end of a pier and it's £4.80 a pint. That's about the same price I pay in an Northern pub at home. So, you know what I mean? Places like that generally end up piers that you expect to pay a bit more. So that was cheap. Not the cheapest beer I've had while I've been here, but cheap nonetheless. Anyway, got a good hour and a half before we have to get ready to go out for the evening to Arcade Club. So we'll have this beer and do a bit of video dropping to my laptop so I'll free up space for this hit camera that you're watching this on right now. Cheers, guys. Happy Friday.
Just by Blackpool Football Club, and the Arcade Club is just over there, so we're nearly there. It's only me and Mrs. OG. Little OG's decided to have a quiet one, a few quiet pints locally, and sort himself out. Anyway, it's been a beautiful afternoon. Never planned for this. So all good in the hood.
So me and Mrs. OG have made it. We're here at the arcade club. We're going to go on in, play some games, but I will only show you a little snippet because we're going to be doing a separate video for it up there. But anyway, let's get in now. We're in arcade club. Of course, a quick pint of Punk IPA. Ain't complaining, it's a nice beer, old Punk IPA, ain't it? 5.2%, so a good strength. I'm having one of these with Mrs. OG. She's having a Diet Coke, and then we're going to hit the games. We're going to have a bit of competition. To say I'm excited is an understatement. It's just great, isn't it? Can't beat it. Mrs. OG is now a blazing angel. Oh yes, not only is she an angel for putting up with me, she's playing Blazing Angels. Be interesting to see how she does. There I am. Yes. Very pleased with that score, people. Yeah. Sounds like what Mrs. OG's up to. I left her flying a plane. So arcade club is finished, Nick. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, it was good, thanks.
Come on, we'll start heading back. We're going to go and get something to eat.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, I suppose, get back home and go to bed, I suppose. Maybe watch a bit of telly. Have a pint or two in front of the box, I don't know. I'll tell you what though, it's not cold, is it?
It's light as well. Like
I mean, look, it's still light.
It's 10:30.
It's 10:30 and it is, look, it's 10:30. It's weird, isn't it?
That's odd.
That is most bizarre.
Because that'd be pitch black at home.
Yeah, but let's say at home it'd be a lot darker. Anyway. No, I want to get that side of the road first. Go onto the main road and we go from there. So, watch your space and go get something to eat and get home, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. There's the Blackpool Tower all lit up there, illuminated in lime green. Looking very nice. What colour was it last night, Nick?
Purple yesterday.
Nick said it was purple yesterday. It must change its colour on a daily basis. If you know, drop in the comments. Looks quite stunning though, actually.